As promised, Tyler Shough with us for a few minutes. You know, what's interesting about Tyler, I could go back to a day where he was at Hamilton High School and he's trying to talk his way into a volleyball match, and the people didn't let him in to see his brother play. And he's getting mad at them. It was a day where he decommitted from North Carolina and was all over the place. And he ended up at Oregon, he ended up at Texas Tech, and of course, he went to Louisville, and now he's going to the NFL Combine. That's a journey, man. That is a journey. What has this been like for you?
I mean, it's honestly been a blessing and a half. For me, it's been just everything I couldn't have imagined and more. I think come into high school and college and you think it's going to go a certain way, and for a lot of people, it doesn't. And I think when you can come to that realization and make the most of your opportunity, I think that was the best thing for me was being able to go through multiple situations and have a lot of coaches, a lot of different schools and schemes, and screw up and fail and then get better and have success. And I think that's what you're going to go through in the NFL, and it kind of prepared me for that.
So I want to go back on Louisville. What did Louisville prepare you? What were you able to show, I guess, is the better
hmm
question at Louisville that may have helped you for this coming week at the Combine?
Yeah, I think for me, just offensively wise, I feel like it complemented my skill set being in a more pro style system. Just kind of having that scheme where I could have multiple checks at the line of scrimmage. I had complete control of the run game, the pass game. So there's a lot of my plate from that perspective. So it kind of equipped me with all those tools throughout this interview process, showing teams what I can do, and then obviously all the physical tools. I feel like have been there, and finally getting to show it and stay healthy. That was the goal.
Tyler Shough with us for a few minutes. He is getting ready for the NFL Combine. He will be there next week. Former Hamilton High School star quarterback with us as he gets ready for the next step in his journey. Are you surprised with the buzz around you? There was this narrative, I saw you last spring, the old man quarterback, like I'm expecting a gray beard and a cane to walk out on the field, you know? And now there's this, well, he's mature. He's already been through life stuff. That's going to be an advantage. Are you surprised with the buzz? I'm sure you've seen it or heard it.
I mean, I think teams are just realizing as far as with the quarterback position, you want somebody that's going to be the same dude every single day. That has a stable off the field life that understands what it's going to take, that's been through, multiple scenarios. Just because, like I said before, stuff's going to happen in the NFL, and you can't blink. And that transition process is shortening and shortening as you see guys like Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix and Michael Penix, guys who have been through a bunch of stuff in college and are having success right away. And the time for the extremely talented, but maybe a project quarterback, I don't think is as attractive to teams who are trying to win right away. And I think that's kind of the message I'm conveying is that, I've been battle tested mentally and physically.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm ready to come in and contribute right away, whether that's, supporting a guy like Josh Allen and being the best backup in the room right there, or coming in and starting and contributing right away. So, I feel like I add a lot of value to whatever situation I can be in.
You are joining us today from your workout facility, your workout crew, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, it's kind of located in this children's health hospital, and we have an Exos unit over here. So got to go work out pretty soon and get some running in, and then throw after.
You're in Dallas.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
So the journey, what I like to do, Tyler, on this is take people through you just don't show up at Indianapolis and throw and do the underwear Olympics. There's a
hmm
whole lot of preparation that goes into it, not just physically, but mentally, like interviews. You're walking into
hmm
job interviews. So can you take the fans through that of what you're going through in this prep time?
Yeah, I mean, I think every single day I got treatment for an hour beforehand just to get my body ready. We'll have the running where you're doing speed work, agility work. Then after you're going to meet and eat a little bit, have the off the field meetings. So you're going to do interview prep. You're going to watch film. You're going to have plays ready to go. You're going to talk about what your strengths and weaknesses are. So just being ready for that. And then you're going to throw after that, and then you're going to have a lower body or upper body lift in the afternoon, and then you're going to have more recovery, and then interview prep at night where you're talking with GMs and coaches, former ones or people that can hire and prepare you for this process. And then when you get to the combine or the Senior Bowl, it's an all day, whole week event where you're doing stuff from 6 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. At the Senior Bowl, I was doing stuff till midnight, talking with with GMs, and then you got to get back right back up in the morning and do it again. So the interviews are 4 hours long.
Hmm.
It's with multiple teams, an hour each, where they're just grilling you the whole time, asking you about everything. So it's kind of a paradise for me, and being a quarterback, just to kind of get that opportunity. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next one.
Most random question you've been asked so far by NFL people?
I feel like they try to make you ask, like, or get you to answer badly in a way on a lot of certain things. But if you can kind of answer plainly, like they'll ask you to pick your favorite family member or pick your favorite, stuff like that, where it's like, I don't really have one. But I think probably my favorite one right now would be my most immediate family member would be my wife. But it was like, I don't know if that, there's stuff like that where it's like, they try and get you to slip up, or most of the time they're just interested in your background, but then they want to get talk football stuff. So I've heard some crazier ones from other guys, but other than that, it's not too bad. It's just a lot of them.
When you leave the room, what do you think they say?
I think for me, I think they think that I'm a pretty sharp guy who's been through a lot of stuff that can handle that mental load, and that I look the part, and I act the part, and I think it shows up on my film that I can go get it done.
Your 40 time, what is it today?
Um, I'm not ready to disclose that yet. You'll
Ah,
have to
all
you'll have
right.
to watch an Indy March 1st.
Could
Hopefully
I
hopefully it gets down a couple hundredths, or maybe even a tenth. That would be nice. Get some adrenaline.
Yeah, there's some people are like, why isn't he answering this? Because that is like, for some ungodly reason, that's a metric. You know,
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. They set it up. We gotta go do it, but it'll be fun.
could I come close to you right now if we were to race in a 40-yard dash?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I would hope so.
No, I've been training for like this for a while. I'm like 10% body fat right now, 220 something, and I've been trying to eat really good, and I'm ready to go kill it. And then after that, I might have a chicken sandwich or something.
You might splurge a little bit. All
Yeah.
right, before I get you out of here, what is your weakness? When they say, what are your strengths and weaknesses? The strength part, I think, is pretty simple. What are
hmm
your weaknesses?
Yeah, I think for me, especially coming into this offense this past year, was working on that footwork. Taking 7-step drops, taking 5-step drops from gun, and not setting the pocket too deep. So understanding how to maneuver that. And sometimes, at times, I got my feet in the wrong places, and it would affect my read. So, but I think going through that process at Louisville instead of coming to the pros where it's a whole new playbook, I think that kind of shortened that transition time for me, being able to go through that language. So I think that was probably some of my weaknesses this past year, was kind of going through that as the season went, understanding how to time up certain drops, of when to use it, because we had a lot of freedom with it. So overall, I think it kind of helped prepare me
Sure.
to this point.
It's correctable. I mean, it's not even
hmm
something that needs, you're just in a different system. It's not even correctable.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the better way to look at it. All right. I have to know, does your wife, because you're married, no kids yet, right?
No kids.
No kids on the way, no nothing yet on that front.
Nope. No,
All right.
nothing. Yeah.
Does she drill you and grill you and say, look, you cannot eat that chicken sandwich, or I am not making you this, dude? Does she?
Yeah, she's been a great help, honestly. Just, I mean, we're kind of on the same diet routine right now. We're having all the home cooked, home prep meals. Exos will provide stuff for us, but no, she's been helping me out with the plays. She'll kind of regurgitate the plays to me. She'll call it out. She'll help me out with the interviews,
That's
stuff
great.
like that. She's fully on board, so I definitely couldn't do it without her right now. She's kind of fully engulfed into the football lifestyle, which is great.
Has she run the 40 against you yet?
No, but she probably. I
Uh,
would definitely. I would beat her now, but if I wasn't training, she probably would beat me.
because she is an athlete. She is.
Yeah, she played soccer. She's got some gas, but I think she hasn't sprinted in a while, so I think I would get her.
Okay, get out of here because I know you're going to be late for your stuff and I don't want you in trouble. Go have
No,
a
you're
good time
good.
at the combine, and it's always good to see you and catch up with you, Tyler. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Brad.